The Pacific Ocean is turning into a sea of trash. It's estimated millions of tons of garbage wind up in the water every single year. John Ramos shows us a big mission from the Bay Area which would finally clean up the mess.
When the research vessel Ocean Star arrived in San Francisco this morning, it marked the end of an ambitious mission to study the amount of plastic garbage floating in the Pacific Ocean.
The goal was to take more samples in 3 weeks' time than in the past 40 years combined.
And while the project was hailed as a success, the findings weren't exactly cause for celebration.
I've never seen an oceanic area as polluted as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
The Ocean Star and 25 other vessels spent a month in the swirling whirlpool of plastic trash between Hawaii and the West Coast. They had no trouble filling these huge bags full of samples to help scientists better understand the size of the problem.
Some people say there's 100,000 tons out there, others say there's 100 million tons out there.
And that's important to Boyan Slat because he has devised the first real plan to try to clean things up. He wants to anchor 60-mile-long floating barriers that will use natural currents to funnel the larger surface debris into a concentrated area where it can be collected and removed.
With a single system, in 10 years' time, approximately half the Great Pacific Garbage Patch can be cleaned up.
But over time, plastic begins to break up into tiny pieces that animals try to eat and which are nearly impossible to remove. Researchers say it looks like a lot of the microfragments they've collected come from plastic dumped in the 1950s or 60s, which means it may still be possible to capture more current trash if we act quickly.
Based on what we've seen out there, really the only way to describe the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is as a ticking time bomb.
Let's hope they can fix that. Well.